Do you like exotic critters? How about gigantic hydras that make treasure when they die? What about scary scorpion dragons? I bet you never heard of a scorpion dragon. They're pretty cool and scary. Well, I've got just what you need over here at Severin 7's Critter Emporium. Come get your exotic critters today with this deck right here. Today we're playing a deck I'm calling YEE-HAW. That's because it's all about cowboys, hydras, and scorpion dragons. We're playing a whole bunch of new cards from the new set. This deck is a ton of fun. Feels very combo-y almost in some cases. It's just a lot of fun. Let me go ahead and separate these guys out here. Oh, wait. I don't know why I put that in the land pile. All right, so this is basically the game plan. We've got Goldhound because it's a 1/1 first strike menace that's also a treasure, which happens to pair really well with Professional Facebreaker, which is helping us generate even more treasures. And the fact that it has menace means that it's pretty hard to block, and then paired up with things like Monstrous Rage and Tyvar Stand, and it having first strike can be pretty useful too. But it's just a great one drop that can help us sometimes really do some crazy things and help us have that extra treasure we need for Magda. Magda obviously in the deck because we just create tons and tons of treasures. The biggest, honestly, we're not always looking to play Magda really early. If I feel like we have a good chance of her living against the deck we're playing, then I might play her early just to sometimes get those, prize fight or generous plunder triggers that get the treasure from her. But most of the time what we're planning to do is make a bunch of treasures, play a 5 or 6 power gold vein hydra, get in there with the vigilance, trample, and haste. If they kill it, then we follow it up with Magda, immediately sacrifice all the treasures that came from the gold vein hydra, and make 2 or 3 4/4 flying haste scorpion dragons, which is just amazing. So she's really, really great for following up somebody killing our gold vein hydra. And we can also just kind of like cheat and get even more treasures with things like Tyvar Stand or Monstrous Rage, depending on the situation. Generous Plunderer helping us make some treasure tokens. I know a lot of people, when I mentioned that I'm playing this in the deck, they're like, oh, you're giving your opponent treasures, but the incidental damage that we get from pinging them with the treasures tends to outweigh the value, and then plus the fact that every treasure we get helps us towards making free 4/4s with Magda. We've also got Galagreeters in the deck for the same purpose. It can either gain us some life against our aggressive matchups. He can grow himself if we need him to be an attacker, but mostly we use him to make more treasure tokens. Prize Fight, it's our removal pretty much in the deck because it also makes a treasure. It's an instant speed fight spell that gives us more treasures. And then Professional Facebreaker has been really, really good. I actually got this suggestion from a friend in the Discord that I'm a part of. And I really actually been surprised with it. The fact that it has menace means it's hard to block. We've got Generous Plunderer with menace, Goldhound with menace, Jewel Thief with trample, Gold Vein Hydra with trample. So lots of our creatures can just deal the damage anyway. We get some extra treasures from it. And then occasionally being able to sacrifice the treasures to dig through the top of our library has won me games. So very good card. Jewel Thief, just a solid 3 mana 3/3 vigilance trample that makes a treasure, which means if we have a Tyvar Stand in our hand, we can immediately protect something else on the board after playing the Jewel Thief, which is really good. And then a Gruul mana base with a couple of Restless Ridgelines in there just for some extra manland damage against those control decks in case they happen to wipe our board away. And we need those crucial last couple of points of damage. With that, the deck is a blast. It's super fast, super fun, and I think you're going to really enjoy these games. And stick around till the end for the stats, and I will see you in the post-game wrap. Someone else to get loot from. Baka Getsun. Give me a loot. We get to go first. This is a bad hand, though. This is a better hand. What do we put back? Probably Rage. Goldhound down. Swamp for the opponent. Play Magda. Get in there with the Hound. See if Magda lives a turn. Deep Cavern Bat. Oh man, it's gonna take our Facebreaker. Actually, I kind of hope he takes the Hydra. No, he took the Hydra. Wrong choice. We get 2 treasures from this. Glissa. Don't care about Glissa. Especially since he's attacking. Means more menace. Forget it. Let's just get in like this. Keep making treasures. I could have technically sacrificed the gold hound to make a dragon before combat, but another deep cavern bat. Well, we're just gonna channel this, make it even worse. Now there's nothing in our hand. You can't even look at the land. That's fine. He's done his job. Get in there with the dragon. He's got to start doing other stuff eventually. Kills the dragon. Rude. Get in there with their bats. Nope. Another Magda. Another Magda does not do anything. Alright. Guess we're just gonna sit here and play back and forth. Opponent's stuck on lands. Village the bog. Kind of suck if they have to take a land from that. They might. Boy, we're just hitting more and more lands. No attacks. They found a 4th land, so now we're probably getting shouldered. They can deep cavern bat our extra Magda away. That's okay. We weren't playing with it anyway. And a Mosswood Dread Knight to draw a card, lose life. My turn. There's a Jewel Thief. It doesn't do very much, but does let us make a dragon. Gonna block with the bat that has nothing under it. Good call, good call. Let's see if he has removal for that dragon. Graveyard Trespasser does not remove our dragon. Does gain him some life. Plays the Mosswood Dread Knight. Fine with that. And there's Plunderer. That'll make some treasures. Get in there with the dragon. Gotta start blocking. Yeah, give us the gold vein. If he bats it again this turn, draws his 4th bat, I'm just gonna cry. Did he find removal for the dragon? Gitrog, the Ravenous Ride. That's a card. Let's see what he does with it. He can sacrifice the Dread Knight. I don't think it's worth blocking, to be honest. Especially because we're cool with him sacrificing creatures. He does not sacrifice a creature. Make a treasure. Make another treasure. Ooh, monstrous rage. One, two, three, 4, 5. Do it for 5. Leave up treasure for the monstrous rage. Get in with just the dragon. I'm not going to run the gold vein hydra into the Glissa just for fun. We'll plan on Vein Ripper. Ooh, okay. Can we get out of it? What does saddling it do? He's just getting in with the Gitrog monster. I think that lets us win, actually. So we'll block and we'll monstrous rage, which will make the gold vein hydra an 8, which gives us 9 treasure tokens. Opponent does gain some life. Ooh, that's really good. So X is 5. Sacrifice some treasures. Sacrifice some treasures. Sacrifice some treasures. Get in. I think that's enough to kill him regardless of how he blocks. Blocks 1, blocks 2. Damage is going to happen before he gains any life from the Vein Ripper, so he's still going to take 2 no, the first strike will stop the Gold Vein Hydra. Yeah, we got there. What a grindy game that was. Magda coming through. All right, time to get our YEE-HAW on. You like my punny deck name? It's great. YEE-HAW. Momo. Opponent is going first. This is not an exciting hand. Both of us taking a mulligan. This is much better. I'll keep 6 and I'll put back the Propulsion Forest. We'll play a forest. We're mono green. Ambitious farmhand for the opponent. Probably something annoying. Let us go ahead and play a Gala Greeters. Greet the Gala. Lanes for the opponent. And an Inspiring Overseer. Gaining a life, drawing a card. Doing all the fun things. No blocks from us. We found a land. Let's go ahead and play Jewel Thief. We will put a +1/+1 counter on Gala Greeters and get in there, see if we can bait them into blocking. It worked. Monstrous Raid. Roar! Boom. Take a bunch of damage. trying to figure out what kind of deck they are. Usually ambitious farmhand decks are like weird mid-rangey decks that play board wipes. But Inspiring Overseer would be an odd include in a board wipe deck. Another ambitious farmhand. Fetching another plains. And a spirited companion. You got it. Alright, well, I'm going to play a Restless Ridgeline and a Professional Facebreaker. Put a counter on the greeters so they can't block it, and we'll get in there. If they want to put all three other things in front of our Jewel Thief, then great. They choose not to. Alright, we got treasure. Archangel Elspeth. That is slightly annoying, but it definitely doesn't, like, ruin our life or anything. Rockfall Veil. Go ahead and play Magda. Put a counter. And we'll just get in there with everything, I guess. They gotta put so much stuff in front of any one of these creatures to kill them, so. And they have to be wary of more monstrous rages. They are gonna smack three things in front of all this. Let's leave the Spirited Companion alive. We're still gonna get a treasure. I'm gonna play the second Magda to go ahead and get a treasure from the Gallagrators. So that way, next turn we can make a dragon if they manage to deal with the Gallagrators. And we have the Ridgeline to attack with. There we go. Scoop them up. Who's next on the train to Hydra Scorpion Dragon Town? Donut 27. We get to go first. That's always great. This is a great hand. It's a fantastic curve. Mono red. Or not. It's some kind of other weird thing. That's an artifact, though, that'll help Generous Plunder. I'm actually not going to attack, so that if we have to, we can Tyvar stand our Plunderer. Treasure map. Oh, please keep playing artifacts. I'm gonna make this game super easy. Play Professional Facebreaker. Get in there. Dome the opponent for 3. Make 2 treasure tokens with our Facebreaker. Pass the turn. Not sure what the opponent's doing, but we're off to a pretty strong start, so. Breaches. Don't care about breaches because we have Menace. More treasures. Yes, please. Can we just kill them? We'll let the Gold Hound hit first, so we get the extra treasure. Tyvar stand for 5. Does that do it? Oh man, Generous Plunder, man. All right, let's see who's on the play. Austin Bieberly. Draw. We get to go first. I will keep this hand. It is a hand of keepiness. Let's get the rock folio down first, just so we have a little more color choice in our turns moving forward. Let's play a Magda, the Horde Master. C-Note Scout for the opponent. Alright, come on. Oh man. Darn. They need a land though. They play an Evolved Sleeper. We will absolutely play a Generous Plunderer. No attacks. Let's hope the opponent's just playing like an aggressive deck. Not running a lot of removal. Deep Cavern Bat is annoying, but not really, because we've got 2 Hydras. I would like to have played Professional Facebreaker, but they'll probably take that, since taking one of the Hydras is just kind of redundant. See if they decide to get in here. What are you going to do, opponent? Are you going to attack? He protect, he attack. He also played Deep Cavern Bat. He does not attack. Alright. So, with that, we will get some treasures. Play a Rockfall Veil. Get down a Hydra for 4. Ping him for 1. Let him block the Magda. Man, I think the correct thing is still to kill the bat here and get our Facebreaker back. Because if this Gold Vein Hydra dies, we can sacrifice. Oh, he's just gonna take it again. That's annoying. He might take the second Hydra this time, though. Okie he does. Looks like he's thinking about playing something instead of pumping the sleeper. I mean, if you're gonna pump the sleeper, you wait till my turn to do it. There you go. Alright, well, let's play that. Let's play this. Breaking faces. Go ahead and get in there. If he wants to pump it up, that is fine. Still going to trample over for 1, so we'll still get a treasure from the Facebreaker, and then we'll get 4 treasures from the Gold Vein Hydra. And we can dig for something to cast. Dig, 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 dig. That's a land. Dig a little more. More land. Come on. Okay, Jewel Thief will work. He replaces his treasure, so. Pass turn. Still got 3 treasures if we draw Magda to make a dragon with. Plenty of mana if we draw any more Gold Vein Hydras or a way to kill this Deep Cavern Bat. Opponent's going to draw a card and lose a life. What did they draw? They play their Mosswood Dread Knight. And they play another Mosswood Dread Knight. You got it. They get in there with their bat. Tyvar Stand is a great draw, so we're going to go ahead and get in. If they want to kill the Facebreaker, they got to block with both Dread Knights. If they block the Jewel Thief, we'll just Tyvar Stand it into oblivion. So since they're doing that, we're just gonna Tyvar stand it enough to kill them both. Get a treasure from the Jewel Thief dealing damage. They get to draw some cards next turn, but that's okay. Let's sacrifice a treasure, see if we can find something to play. Gold Hound is a thing to play. Let's do one more. And we'll play the land. Pass turn. Opponent draws and loses a life. Draws and loses a life. We are fine with that. That's their entire turn pretty much. Now they can play another Dread Knight. But if they attack with the bat, they can't block, so... Yep. They get in with the bat, so they can't block the Gold Hound or the Face Breaker. Definitely play another Face Breaker. We'll just get in with these two because we're not going to throw away our Jewel Thieves, and we're going to get a bunch of treasures here. So definitely get a chance to do some digging. Let's dig. Generous Plunder is a great draw. Let's dig some more. Prize Fight is also great. We'll save that though. Oh wait, no, I forgot we have to play this turn. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, that was a bungle on my part. I was like, oh, we'll just save that and do it on their turn. Oops. Another Deep Cavern Bat. That's fine. It's a land, buddy. Surprise! Caustic Bronco. And an Evolved Sleeper. I mean, I'm still feeling pretty good about where we're at, to be honest. Opponent gets in there with their bat. We have a lot of good draws here. Make a treasure. Another Generous Plunder. Sack a treasure. Tyvar Stand makes blocking a nightmare. Let's just get in there with everything. Ping them for one. And we'll just Tyvar Stand the crap out of whatever they don't block. Because they can't block at all. That's a GG, good sir. Alright, so just to be safe, we got to make sure we kill the Deep Cavern Bat first. Then we Tyvar Stand for 7 on this Face Breaker. Eat it. GG's. We really broke his face. Rodrigo Lacerda. All right, Rodrigo. You get to go first. Well played. Although this is a hand I like. All these plunderers. Sometimes we just win games by giving the opponent lots of treasures and killing them with plunders. They think we're being generous, but we're not. All right, we'll keep. Tiny Bones assemble. Twing. I don't know if I will ever love a pet more than I love Tiny Bones. He's just amazing. Such a great pet. Swamp for the opponent. Oh, I'm so tired of seeing swamps. It's like the only like mono black is like the only deck we struggle against. They just kill everything we play. Shipwreck Marsh for the opponent. Well, let's get a Plunderer down. Opponent has the removal spell, as promised. Yeah, I told you, they just kill everything we play. We never get to play anything fun. Phyrexian Arena, so they can draw more removal spells. Huzzah! Play another Plunder. Although them drawing cards and losing life may play to our favor at some point, depending. Gix is definitely not going to help them here. Take a treasure, good sir. Go ahead and play a Hydra for 4. Smack him for 1. You can't block the Plunderer, sir. Has menace. They tried. Alright, down to 11. We've got 2 monstrous rages, so I mean, if they don't have removal, we could definitely sneak this one out. And if they decide to wait on the removal until our turn, yeah, Shieldred's not going to do it. Have a treasure, good sir. Draw Tyvar Stand on top of it. Goodness gracious. Let's get in. Smack them for 1. See how they block. They're going to double block the Plunderer, maybe? Nope. Okay. Rage is +5. Then Tyvar Stand for... No, so here's what I think we do. I think we Monstrous Rage the Goldvein Hydra. Tyvar Stand the Goldvein Hydra for 0. Prize Fight the Goldvein Hydra. Hit the Shieldred, so now there's nothing to block the trample damage. And then Monstrous Rage the Plunderer. And GG. Woo! Get out of here, Demir, whatever you are. All right, and we're back for the post-game wrap-up. So, how good is this deck? It's all right. We're not breaking the meta or anything. 54% win rates, nothing terrible. Over 40 games. Played about 3 hours with it. Definitely a very fun deck, though. I did, after the recording, add a couple of crime novelists to the deck, and that did end up being a lot of fun. It added some interesting dynamics to the treasure sacrificing going on with Magda, as well as just sacrificing the treasures to cast big Goldvein Hydras, also pumping up the novelist and giving you extra mana to work with to cast the Goldvein Hydras. So I highly suggest that change from the list that I showed you at the beginning of the video. Other than that, I'd love to hear what you think about the deck. I'd love to hear what you think I may or may not be missing to make this deck really awesome. And I was thinking about maybe splashing another color, possibly making it Jund for some access to better removal. But definitely something I'm going to keep iterating on, something that I'm having a lot of fun messing around with. And I hope that you enjoyed the games and give it a try and let me know what you think. With that, I'll see you in the next one.